It all started with some very wise words.
Well, Alabama.
I'm
When
like
an
an
SMP
intro.
is starting. Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
I'll let you decide which one of those are the wise words. Welcome to Honeycraft. Glad to have you. My name is Fluffy, and these dweebs are the idiots who thought it'd be a great idea to have me on a public server. Honeycraft is a small survival multiplayer server with a couple data packs. You know, the basic things: double shulker shells, silence mobs, durability alert display, mob heads, multiplayer sleep, you know, the works. We're here to have a good time, mess around, maybe cause a little chaos, maybe end the world, you never know. We all have our different strengths on the server. I say this, but we're all mostly builders or terraformers, with approximately one person who knows redstone, so I can foresee this going incredibly well. I think. Let's hope. As for what I do, aside from terraforming giant mountains at 2 in the morning, I like to scream, run around, and pretend I'm super cool. Spoilers, I'm not. I'm even cooler. My personality traits revolve around being tall, so, you know, we're already off to a great start. I am your god now. Except I'm really not. I would be terrible as a god. No one let me be a god. If you know me, you know why that's a terrible idea. If you don't know me, it's a terrible idea. I'll leave all the other introductions to other server member videos, as mine didn't pick up any of their voices. But, you know, Honeycraft started off like any other SMP. We got your 3 M's: mining, murder, and mutiny. Already the server was rebelling against us with some lag spikes, but we persevered by sticking to it and going mining and stuff. There was a lot of mining. Maybe a little too much mining. I didn't see the sun for about, you know, like a solid 60 in-game days. It was a lot of mining. After that, I went back to the surface for, you know, funsies. Also some air and some sunshine. Found a shipwreck with some treasure, went to go find the buried treasure chest, found some cool stuff, and serious question, how long have you been able to find water-breathing potions and buried treasure chests? I never found them before, now I find them in almost every survival world. Besides those, found my first diamond, proving the ocean loves me more than the earth, and set off on a great journey across the sea to find a place to settle. But first, it was dark, it was scary, and I had to find a place to hide. After that thankfully uneventful night, I spent some time thinking, real deep soul searching, the kind you can only accomplish on a very laggy ocean trip. I needed sleep, so I needed a bed. Therefore, the birthplace I found sheep would be where I stayed, built my base, and built a grand old sheeptopia. Yeah, unfortunately that place turned out to be a jungle. But I am nothing if not a skeleton in my word. Started searching around, found a good enough place to really set up shop, get the creative juices flowing, glare at sheep, contemplate turning Sheeptopia into sheep hell. Knows it's not really home until you've placed in your crafting table. And that's got us up to this point. Iron tools, armor, shield, dual furnace and double chest, crafting table, and bed. Light gray, best color, obviously. Now that we have our place in the jungle, I think it's time to get to work on the base. Base plans are simple enough right now. We're going to build a simple starter base and go from there. First, though, we do need a flat area. What I wouldn't give for nether right now. Though that is something I super appreciate about how Mojang is building this new era of Minecraft. It very much forces you to stay in the early game. The new era of Minecraft, from a 1.6 player, I've been here since horses, seems to be about enjoying the game, not beating it. And I think this new step of development is really fun and is kind of, you know, it's meant to tie in both old and new players. Us old players who are used to, you know, the diamonds in 10 minutes, we're all being forced to slow down a little bit. And people who are new to the game are getting to see this incredible new wonder, the world gen, the mechanics, all for the very first time. So I think, 1.18 is a very good tie-in for both new and old Minecraft players. But God, I want netherite! So I have this opinion on Minecraft biomes. I think each one has their strengths and weaknesses to building, and there's no point in putting down one biome when it could be someone's favorite. That being said, I vote jungle to be the next biome revamp. I just think that they could have a lot more potential beyond just tough terrain and big trees, and they're practically impossible to make a decent build in that you can appreciate from all angles. Maybe, though, it is just the grumpy terraformer talking, hours of life wasted on jungle projects, but I'd really like to see jungles get the love they deserve with revamp, because right now they're just widely known as too tough to build in, and I think that like other biomes, they should still be a starter project. Every biome is a starter project. I think they've already touched on a lot of my issues with jungles, with making the sparse jungles, like the area I'm currently living in now. I think that that's a great addition. Still a jungle biome, but sparser trees, less difficult terrain, not as many places for mobs to spawn, and I really do think that that's a huge step in the right direction for the future of a jungle biome. But opinionated messes on biomes aside, let's talk about what I'm doing for my base. I'm doing a very open air, naturalistic concept with open walls, outdoor access, and a decent blend of my base with the biome. Things like the pool and the moss ceiling, and kind of using walls instead of blocks for walls. However, the mega project plan for Honeycraft is something a little different, where I plan to let the biome lead my project rather than vice versa. It's going to take a lot of terraforming, and by all the gods do I need netherite, but I'm excited. A lot of my starter base bits are simple enough builder techniques. Texture in streaks, not spots, dark and light contrast, pink wood and vibrant green nature for, the good color combos, etc., etc. I hope to get the interior done soon, but I'm not sure there is much of interior to do when my interior and exterior are kind of the same thing. Gets a little fuzzy on the corners there, but who knows? Maybe we'll get to it. But all in all, I'm excited to be part of the Honey. Oh boy, I was just called it Honeycraft. Nope, keeping that in. All in all, I'm excited to be part of the Honeycraft SMB. Lots of friends, but also lots of new faces, and I just had this really fantastic feeling we're going to make some really sweet stuff together. That being said, I have a bucket list I want to follow, that I hope to follow, I should follow. I'm terrible at following lists, we're following it anyway. We're calling it the bone list, and items are as listed. Number 1, build a hide and seek minigame. Number 2, build a dragon. Number 3, cake someone, best prank. Number 4, have the mega base touch world heights. Number 5, eat a pizza. Highest priority there, really. Pizza good. I'm eating pizza right now. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this very first episode of Honeycraft SMB. I know I did. And until then, you guys know the rules. Be safe, be kind, don't die, and if you get superpowers, I want in. Have a good one.